Good morning. Good morning, good morning, and good morning. I'm on early. Super early. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm usually not on at this time, but, you know, I couldn't sleep. So I woke up, and I decided to play. It's Thanksgiving week. There's not much going on. I imagine people are heading home, doing things for the holidays, which is all right. There we go. Let's double check the sound, see if everything's all right. Sound. We are here at pretty much 6:30 a.m. in the morning where I am. A whole whopping, what, 1.5 hours early? I can't sleep, so I'm gonna play. And I'm gonna do, damaged frigate runs, I think they're called. Abandoned frigate runs? I don't know. Derelict frigate runs? Frigate run recoveries? You see that my chat is okay? Everything looks fine to me. So, give this a shot. We have... Let's double check before we go. Let's tuck our settlement in for some upgrades. We'll probably have to fight some, yeah. Looks like we have to fight some sentinels. Shouldn't be too bad. I knew last night when I took a look at it, it was about to hit the critical mass. They might be different kinds of sentinels now. They seem to be upgrading or differentiating. Wait. Ever since I got the Minotaur, it's a little bit easier to handle them. Anything else? There we go. Easy peasy. Let's head back in. Settle the dispute. We'll hit save, just in case. Oh. We can either go for productivity or happiness. I feel that happiness is a little bit rare, And I would like to increase my population. It's a tough one. Let's go for happiness. There'll be more opportunities to improve our... So we have a good population level and our production level is quite high. It's more than our maintenance costs, so we're fine with that. So yeah, let's double check if any upgrades are needed. We were in the middle of upgrading a couple things, so let's go and take a look at that. There it is. I remember now. Luxury retail zone. We are now S-Class. Fantastic. What does S-Class mean in our little... Ah, okay. That's it. Happiness and production. Fantastico. Collect some of this stuff. Let's see if we can... I don't think we need to upgrade any of our storage units yet, but we'll take a look. Our bio facilities are fine. Superconductive fiber. Let's go ahead and do that. That should take about an hour. Yes, an hour. We'll come back after an hour. After we do probably one or two frigate salvage runs. What are salvage frigate runs? Well, they give us tainted metal, and that's what we're aiming for. So we're gonna go back to our flotilla. Thinking maybe I should cut back on the tea. I drink a lot of tea. And maybe that's kind of hindering my sleep cycle. Ooh, hey. Always good to have more nanites. Oh, hey. Grab that. Fantastic. We always need more of that. I'm gonna store a couple stuff. Let's see, do we need anything? Put this there. Everything looks fine to me. We definitely need more of paraffinium. We're kind of running low. Shove this into the sell me market. Where's my organics? There we go. We'll put this living thing over here along with the others. Do we have any other things? Nordite. We need more pyrite too. Oh gosh, running low. Dockside as well. Make some more of that.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology
Okay, there we go.
recharge.
That should last us a couple of sessions. Should up to 15. Maybe 20. go. Wow, we're low on these three. I'll put them... These three will go here, so I can remember to get some more. I'll probably need more of this as well. We do have this, though. We'll add that. Deuterium. Do we need deuterium offhand? No, we're good. And then we picked this up because... Monsters. I'm gonna do the extra hold because we didn't need it anymore. We should probably destroy them. Okie dokie. That looks like to be a good set. Let's switch ships and head. Actually, just go. Go to base station. First, there you go. Destitute. Developing. Well, maybe we'll warp here. Find something that we need. But regardless, I'm gonna head in, talk to the gray market dude, get some stuff. This is me doing an experiment to see if different kinds of frigates spawn in different kinds of systems depending on what they're doing and what's happening. Interesting. So it looks like these transponder costs change. Fascinating. Depending on where you are in the system. So before I was used to paying like 10 million units? That one was cheap. Unexpectedly cheap. Go here. Oops.
Technology recharge.
Right. We'll see what kind of freighter type we get when we land. It's pretty standard so far. So we'll take a look at the map layout. Anything here? Those are always handy. Let's switch weapons. Ah, that's guns. Weapons are all the way over here. What are we searching for? This is pretty much standard stuff. We're salvaging as much as we can. And I'm trying to find all the necessary tools to access the panels. So mainly like bio-credentials of crew members, etc. That's why we're looking at each of the... We'll scour. I have time. So that means heading dead ends. This is not a speed run. This is just like me grinding because I'm just kind of like, I woke up early, can't sleep, so I'll just grind. Oh. Did that work? Well, I have a paralysis mortar. There we go. What is it? I thought I saw it. At least I'm running over there. There we go. Oops. Couple things over there.
Technology recharge.
10. Wow. Nine. 7. 6. 'Back up to 10. That's fine. I wonder if there's a fast way of reloading. I'll multi-tool.
Technology recharge.
The corner over there. 4. Three. There we go.
Technology recharge.
I think we're good. Let's take a look at this. Ah, here we go. First station. Crew manifest. So we're gonna do like a bioscan to see, just to prove to the computer that everybody's gone. Boy. What the kids will do when they can't sleep. Not too bad. Frozen sphere. Nifty.
Units received.
Oh, check this room. I got it all. I keep on touching those chairs. Oh, there's another data pad. Maybe we'll get a bioidentifier. No, just a log. There we go. Security credentials. That's what we're looking for. Oops. Oh, there's some over here. What? Some oxygen. Oh. Now we can move on to section 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, whoops. I didn't want the paralysis mortar. There we go. Got one creature left. There you are. None. Anything else in here? Some doors. Log. We'll access the log. Okay. Oxygen canister, we'll take that. There's no heaters in here. We'll go into this storage area, take a look. Hopefully there's nothing too horrible in here. The heater? Is this? Do we have a data log anywhere? None. Just a chair and a heater. Into section 3. Oh, look. More joy.
Technology recharge. Technology
Okay, that's good. Usually it takes like 2 or 3 shots of the plasma launcher in order to take out a whole set. So we'll do that. We'll salvage. Looks like we're inside of storage area. Push on through back here. Salvage. There we go. What do we have? It's pretty standard narrative. Done a couple of these now, they tend to have the same story. Oh, lattice dark. Should be nice for a settlement upgrade. See anything else? Push on to level 4. Level 4 has a downstairs. What do we got? Couple of danger points. So there's the tough part. I have accidentally killed myself with my own grenade launchers, so I have to be careful. Standing in this kind of doorway. I think I got all of them. Oh, more over there. Ew. 4 is not going to cut it. So we'll aim 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5. There's 8 wandering around still. 7. 6. There they are. 4. Some are over there. I see them. There we go. Wait until they come out. 2 left. You go into this section. I see you. I'll just take you out that way.
Technology recharge.
Ooh, he bounced back. I had a short range on these. I see you. There we go, I got you.
Technology recharge.
Oh, emergency heater. Well, I was wondering when I'd get one of those. Excuse me. Let's see. Data. There's always one brig one. I'm drinking an herbal tea today. What else? Oh, interesting. Ah, there's a console. Do we have any more? Oh, there's a data pad over there. I should probably fetch it first. Might need something from it. Oh, I thought that was... Is our data pad? Let me switch to a different... There we go. Another data pad. Excellent. This will help us progress the frigate Salvage. Pretty standard these days. That narrative. Well, we got that one. We should have enough credentials to access this mainframe. There we go, AI control officer. And on the teleport emergency pad. That's section 5. Double check if we need anything else. Grab this salvage unit. Why am I scraping every ounce of... Because I have found frigate salvage inside of one of these crates, so... Oh, goodness. Let's see. There's a small room? See any danger points? I do see this. Let's see. Other stuff. Here. Ancient metal. That's good stuff too. Emergency light. Getting all kinds of comfort things for our base. What do we have? Any dangers? I think that's our final run here, but we'll access these data pads. Those are very important. Heater. Viking effigy. I want to turn off the heater. We keep it on. Anything else? There's a data pad here. Excellent. See anything else? Grab this salvage. Nanites are fine. Let's activate the teleport and the final engineering control thing. So the question is... So we can fabricate items or extract nanites. And what should we do? I'm looking something up. I want to know which one to get. They'll get me the most tainted metal. Okay. Doesn't matter, so we'll just... We fabricate or we just extract the nanites? Let's extract nanites. Which is fine. We got anything exciting? It's not bad. This should be worth something. Okay. I think we're done. Check. Yep, return to the starship. We're good. Oop, wrong way. We'll head back to the station, wherever that is. Head this way for now. There she is. It's not too bad. 40 minutes per frigate salvage. Doing not a speed run, but more just a casual loot session. We'll see how much tainted metal we can get from this scrap dealer and what they're offering for sale. Let's go over here. So we'll offer it. Well, how much will we get? We'll get about 200. And then we'll get... You're not giving us any. Let's take a look at what they're selling. Which is old scrap. What are they offering? Pals? Suspicious packets. What I'm trying to figure out is if I can purchase salvage freighters stuff. That's what they're called. I know I can get them from the guild leaders, so I'll double check there as well. Salvage frigate module. You squeaky. Okay, so let's focus on Explorers Guild stuff, maybe. That's maybe what we might need to do? I'm not sure. Augmentation. Interesting. These pulse engine upgrades for Starship. Hyperdrive for which? Interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the anomaly to see if I can get one of those frigate transponders from that vendor. So I'm gonna head out and summon this guy. And that way I can get access to additional frigate salvages. I'll also check the Nexus to see if it gives frigate salvage modules as a reward. It's always good to check that out. Not always. Okay, B-class reactor repair kits. Alright. Good to know. Why don't we talk to this guy? This guy sometimes gives out stuff as well. Mostly frigate transponders. Ask about derelict freighters. There it is. Perfect. That's what we want. We got one. So we're just gonna go on rinse and repeat for that for a little bit. Whoops. No. Why? There we go. Just needed to get away a little bit farther. She is. Once more. Oops. Wow, I forgot this machine can move in reverse pretty quickly. Oh. Take a look at how much space we have. We'll shove this into our starship. This thing's interesting. It's a good way to get sodium and oxygen. Oops. Doors are delayed. No. Turn on the heater. Ugh. Missed it. Interesting, it's the same map, but I'm getting different stuff. That's... well, that's a good thing or bad thing. There's section 1. And there's our... Oxygen module. Let's see if we get the same kind of loot. No, I'm getting different loot. Interesting. So I guess if you are in the same system and you activate one of those emergency frigate transponders, you get the same map, but perhaps different loot. Oh shit. Ah, I knew it. Accidentally nuked myself. I have to be careful with those. Did I lose any stuff? No, just my pride. I aim carefully. Just embarrassment. See, again, I should stop using it. Or I could wake up. Let this be a lesson for you kids. Limit your excessive use of plasma launchers. This is panel. Real? The bioscan?
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I guess shooting through doorways is probably a bad thing. Should probably not do that. Shooting across the room seems to be okay. No? I guess, there's my credentials. Okay. Chair. There's a thing over there. Let's aim for the one in the back.
Technology recharge.
We'll aim there. Storm crystal, that's a bit different. I don't think I got any of that in the last set. Nanites, tainted metal, ammo. Got tons of ammo now. Sample containment. Interesting. That's different. Let's take a look at this. Similar but different. Interesting. Just a slight variation in terms of narrative. So. Yaknip. Didn't get that before. Danger zones. Shoot from here. That seems to be a safe distance. 2, 1. Reloading. You. Like reading personnel reviews. Hello. Thanks for joining my channel, A-Pimp. Unit. Anything else in here? Interesting. We got that one. Yeah, we did. I think that's the only one. Dangerous. Yeah, just for fun. I couldn't sleep, so. That's a launcher. Let's launch 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's see. I'm also doing little experiments, so I've only been playing this game for about, what, 3 weeks now? And one thing I've discovered about frigates is that if you summon a frigate using the transponder in the same system as the previous one, it'll pretty much end up being the same map. So that's interesting. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. It seems that way. It's happened to me 3 times now. I'll probably confirm it with a fourth frigate summon once I get another transponder. What's that? Okay. More tainted metal. Different stuff. That was the same before. No, I was getting different things. Okay. Oh, an S-Class one. Ah, I wonder what system that's found in. That probably has better stuff. So far, I think this is a C-Class one based upon the materials that it's giving out. Like modules and loots, whatnot. Did I get everything? Yeah. Oh, look. Danger zones.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
No, it's okay. I'll look it up later. I'm just having fun. No need to work, just chill. But if you want to look it up because you find it fun and fascinating, go for it. Yeah. Let's see. Now I maxed out mine. Been playing this game off and on since it came out. It's a lot better now. That's what I've been told. So it's been some of the older players were saying that it was out in what early access for almost 5-7 years, something like that. I thought that was fascinating. So far, I've been... Ooh, hold on. I think this is good enough. I won't damage myself by accident. There we go. Distance is key with the plasma launcher. It's been a slight learning curve for me. There's another one over there. It was really fun, but as there went, it was many customization options or planet biodiversity, and at the end of the game was a rough reality check. But since then, they've made it a whole lot better. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Progress over time is what you're aiming for with game design. I got 2 left.
Technology recharge.
Where are you? Just creatures. Oh, there's another door. I get you? No. Yeah, and they've achieved it. This is one of the coziest games I can come back to and enjoy. I've been discovering that a lot. I mean, like, there's so many little things. Like, different little system, different kinds of play styles that I can come back to. So, I would call Frigate Salvage a kind of dungeon crawl system, right? Kind of different as you go along, depending on where you are and what system. And then... And honestly, it's just cozy. I mean, like, it's repeatable. I'm still having fun. I think this is like, what? Probably my 7th run on a frigate, and I'm okay with it. The only other game that I can think of that has repeatable mechanics that I enjoy is Phasmophobia, but then that's kind of a puzzle game as well. That's a very interesting comparison. Let's see. Ah, there's a data pad. I'll grab these canisters. I think we already have the biotransponder for one of the officers. Personally, I just love exploring. Yes, there's some really interesting, weird, and beautiful planets out there. I'm kind of curious to see if I want to know if it's all procedurally generated. If it is, it's pretty amazing. I like it a lot. Yeah, I ended up in one of the weird worlds, where it's like, it was called a shell planet and everything was made of like a shell-like object or something based on one thing. Oh, the breeding stuff. Oh my gosh. I haven't dived into it 100%, but I've been told. That's where things get wonky. Ugh. Is it like Pokemon? No. It probably has much more diverse visuals when it comes to breeding, in terms of what they look like, how they behave, etc. Did I get that area over there? I think I did. Hold on. I didn't get this one. There we go. Okay. These lattice refined arc crystals are good selling, I think. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, we went through there. They get wonky stuff. It's all ingredient based. You can control size, temperament, color, loyalty, intelligence, etc. Oh, it's interesting that they would have such a multifaceted system in order to develop a pet or egg system. I imagine that companions have a function depending on what you're looking for. I've gotten a wild pet before, which is interesting. I've got a couple of them. It's an AI control officer. Read the captain's log. But so far the only experience I have with like companions, aka pets, is wild ones that I've captured or befriended, and all they do is poop and eat. And then occasionally some are, I can use them as a mount. They're excruciatingly slow. They do actually. Some help you farm. Exotic ones will let you harvest rare materials to cook with. Oh, that explains why some of them could be milked. Wow, I haven't milked an in-game creature since Star Wars Galaxy Online. That's kind of weird. That was a weird statement I have never thought I would say. I haven't milked an in-game creature in a long time. Is there another data pad? I don't see another. Oh, there's one. Even in Pal World, you can't milk a creature. You can butcher them, which is kind of creepy in its own way. But that's cool. I imagine there's probably someone has developed like charts on which traits to get based upon which wild descriptions you find. You can enslave. Oh no. Oh no. Wonder how many can you maximize? So you have, it looks like you have a maximum number of slots for companions. Are they graded like tiers? So you can have an S tier versus a, what do you call it? S tier versus C tier, A tier, you know, just like ships and whatnot. I want to head for that. This one over here. No tiers for pets. Okay, just traits. That makes it less complicated. No shiny companions for you. There's more room to keep extra. That's nice. Anyway, you can have a whole herd of whatever animal you're trying to harvest from. Guess that's the right term. see. I still haven't dived into the food portion, the nutrient. I think it's called a nutritional something or another. Sometimes it's hard to keep. Yeah, it's very difficult. I can imagine. Unlike Pokemon, which has a complete and utter system where you can basically collect the maximum amount of pets you could possibly imagine. Nutrient something. I forget what it's called. It's the cooking station. I forget what it is. I haven't played with it at all. I think during the expedition, the last one, the redo for the Titan, it had you put one down and use it. And that's as far as I've gotten with that particular thing. I don't even know how the food in this game works. I don't know what a, I don't know, intergalactic donut does for you. Exactly. Let's see. So, I think this is probably going to give the same type of fabricated items, so I'm just going to go for nanites. And then we'll move to a different system. You can trade the food for anomalies for nanites. Oh. That's another way to farm. How interesting. So, let's do that. Did we get everything we possibly could need from this freighter? Oops, sorry. Log. Yes, so we'll return. And then we'll get another transponder and move to a different system to see if we get a different class or a different freighter to salvage. Where is my El Planeto? There she is. This way to farm nanite is to, yeah, discover all the fauna on the planets. That's probably a good way to do that. I have just started my own freighters, and I got my own frigates. Did I pass it? Yeah, I did. I have not hired a fleet yet. That's one of those aspects that I keep on meaning to do, but I keep on forgetting about it. I guess I can just sit in a in a high economy area and hire S-class ships. I don't know, what system am I in? Location, relax developing, so this would probably be like a B class or C class, same thing with this one. Wonder if it'd be easier to hire pilots with fighter class ships or explorer ships than it would be for haulers or freighters or shuttles. So let's see. So if I donate the manifest, it should increase my guild's rank for, I think this one's a explorer? Right, so I'm an unknown. I'll back up and then donate the captain's log as well. Okay, so if I'm exalted, I can buy these free supplies, or I could donate. That's interesting. Let's see what happens when I donate. 4. Now I'm an apprentice, so I can now get these warp cores, and it says I have claim 1 guild tribute. So these are also guild tribute. Hold on. Do these disappear over time? I'm trying to figure out if they can be bought more than once, or do they disappear once you buy them? Oh, okay. Side note, there are organic fleet ships. You can find them in systems too. They are a good cause. They are good because you can make food in the nutrient thing and feed it. Oh! Okay, so instead of the higher guild level, the more accessible you have to redeem things from the guild, and you can also get discounts on merchants. They don't disappear. Oh, okay, good to know. Alright. Oh. Okay. Alright, cool. So we'll just go ahead and claim this material.
Product received.
And then see what happens. Nifty. So we did get 1 from looting. That makes me very happy. I think my settlement is done baking one of its buildings, so I'm gonna go check on that. You know, put a stick in it. You are limited to how many you can redeem. Ah, okay, good to know. Thank you for the information. So, we'll go to my settlement. This is another thing that I've been trying to play with, but it's like you do something and you wait. So it's one of those things I can do intermediary in between each frigate run. Let's see. I've been upgrading slowly. You think upgraded this building over here? There she is. It's worth in the long run when you are crafting endgame technology to sell. Ah, okay. Want to access this? It's fine. Go away. Ah, there you go. Storage. Crystallized helium. That is a gas planet, and I do not have access to purple systems, I think it is. So I experienced gas giants and purple systems in the latest expedition. And apparently, if you're playing a normal game like this, you need to progress on certain quests before you can access it. So I haven't done that yet. So I don't have those particular items. Glass. And what else? Let's take a look at this small hab. Oh, it's a technopod. Amino chamber. That's not bad. You have to finish the Atlas story. Yeah, I have not finished the Atlas storyline. Ah, then the autophage. Autophage storyline. Okay, that's new to me. Let's see. Oh, that one's easy. Let's do that. How long will you take to upgrade? 20 minutes. That's not very much time. That's quite reasonable, actually. Then you can start the quest to do the purple systems. Ah! What happened to my materials? Why is it empty? That's bizarre. I had furniture before. Hold on. Did someone steal my furniture? No, it's just not residence. It's just not... Oh. Must be a bug. I've never seen that happen before. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. I walk into my office and there's nothing there. No couch, no plants, nothing. You seem pretty... If you... Then you can start the quest to do so the purple systems. Okay. And then you seem to be pretty well into your gameplays. You have a good ship and a lot of warp cells. You could finish most of the story really fast. Ah, okay. I suppose I could, but I have been distracted thoroughly. Man, there are just so many little things I am enjoying about this game that I never thought I would. I agonized over buying this game, because if I buy a game, I have to buy a game for other people. It's like... Let's see. I'm going to store this technology upgrades. We'll put this here for now. Really? They really like giving me that. There's my frigate module. 2. I want to get 5 so I can get the warps. I need warps. Warps are good. During the, which expedition was it? Beachhead, where you get the Normandy. I was pretty surprised that you could warp with your flotilla, your freighter, and your frigates. And I like that kind of mode of travel better. It just seems like Battlestar Galactica-ish. Where you kind of... It's like, oh, that looks cool. So once I learned about that, it's like that's been kind of a goal to like work with it, do that kind of stuff. So I've been kind of focusing on the salvage freighter modules because it's fun. It's full. Maybe I should return these fish at some point. Oh well. Put it in extra. Need Geknip. So far, my favorite ship types are the Sentinel. Again, because of Battlestar Galactica. It reminds me of Cylon ships. Kind of like a strange cross between Cylon ships and Imperial TIE fighters. The funny thing is I didn't do the things I needed to travel to red, green, blue, and systems with the freighter, but I can warp to purple systems with it. Oh, you love your shuttle ship too. I love it. It's just the way it looks. I just like it a lot. Then the gravitational floating thing, it can hover. I like hovering. Go. Do we have enough materials? We'll put this in the minerals. Okay, I'm just cleaning out my inventory. It got a little bit unwieldy for me. And then, all right, we're done managing our settlement, and let's move to a new system and to see if we get a different kind of frigate. our freighter to salvage. Let's move to an affluent one, see if that modifies the class. Satisfactory, developing, destitute. It's unavailable. Medium supply. Fledgling. Balanced. Affluent. Maybe we'll get something different. Especially inside when you float. When you first load, the whole screen turns on. Yeah. That's a good look. I like it a lot. Let's say 4 planets. Unstable conflict. That's fine. Hello, Viking Gray Market Trader. Yes, I'll buy. That'll be fine. Okay. And maybe if we luck out, we'll experiment it with hiring starship pilots. Okay, so cab. Oh, this is my ship. I forgot to clean out my ship. Oh, I'm such a boob. Let's say, E? Well, these are different. Never seen these before. They're kind of tubular. Are those Viking type ships? They look to me like they are. Sorry, I'm not ship shopping right now. So, we are salvaging frigates. Focusing on this system because I find it fascinating. It reminds me of Skyrim, where you could find the random dungeon and go through it and loot stuff. The ad is real. Alright. See if you're different. So we're in an affluent solar system. And we'll see if we get a kind of different... Well, I'll probably get a different map for the ship. But I don't know what class it is, and I don't know how to determine the class of the ship. So, this one is... Owner is Friendly Nuclear Corp. Derelict SV Itor V. Number 7. And it's classified cargo with fuel bunker. I'm not sure what that means. There's no classification. I imagine classification for a freighter, for salvage, is determined by the resources it can give. Repair kit 3. I love repair kits. They make my life easier. Different map. So that holds true. Oh. Thanks for the follow. Oh, alright. Oh, man. Oh. Log. Can we get security credentials? Where does it go? Yes. Finally. Wow. First data pad. Usually it takes me, what, 5 or 6 data pads to get security credentials. What do we have?
Thermal protection falling.
What are we getting? I'm getting ammunition and nanites so far. And there's another data pad. Technically, I don't need to access these anymore, but I don't know. I feel like I should. I'm just a clickbaity kind of person. Gotta click on everything. Or in this case, everything. Lots of living slime on this one. That's a dead end. Let's double check here.
Thermal protection falling.
Well, there's another. Is that another data pad? I've been to that one. Okay. Let's move on to section 2. Exactly. Full inventory. Oh no. Why can't I shoot you? What? What is wrong? This is like in a... I don't know. Not sure why I can't shoot that one. Other games? Phasmophobia. It's probably one of my other favorite games. I'll play the occasional horror game. So like last week I played Dagon, which is sort of a... Oh shoot!
Damage detected. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Dagon, which is a walking simulator, I would call it, yeah, with narrative and factual information about H.P. Lovecraft. So I would call it an interactive novel or book. That's probably the best description of that. I also like puzzles a lot, like puzzle games, walking simulators, things like that. Usually they're chill. This game is so chill for me. I like it a lot. I could play something like... Occasionally I've been known to play something like I'm on observation duty. I think that kind of game is called an anomaly game, where you're searching for anomalies and differences, sort of like Section 8, or not Section 8, but Platform 8. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. It's like, oh wait. Good to remember. Thank you for the reminder that I could warm myself up near these heaters. We get focused on the loot. I'm such a loot goblin. So it's like, oh, lockers. Focus on lockers. I don't need heat or life. Loot. Priorities. It's all about priorities. What other games do I really like? In the past I've played Pal World and Satisfactory. They just put out like Satisfactory version 1.0 1.1, 1.2, I think. I can't remember. And then Pal World just updated too. Usually I wait until like there's a substantial update before I replay a game like that, like those again.
Technology recharge.
Wow, so much lockers. Did I get all of them? Probably not. Data.
Units received.
Did I get this one? No, I didn't. I think I did. Life module, class B. More tainted metal. Oh, did I miss that one? No, okay. I kind of wish there was like a state indicator of whether or not I've accessed it or not. Like green versus red or black, or don't even show an icon at all. These are just quality of life things. I feel like every few years a game comes out, I get hooked and the next thing catches my eye. Yeah, it's the expensive route, to be honest. I've been there. I think I have been a Steam user since the day Half-Life and Half-Life came out, right? Half-Life came out, it was in a box. And then shortly thereafter, they invented Steam to put on your computer to help you manage your games. You play that game for years. Yeah, there just comes along a game where you just end up playing years. For years and years. I think I got everything. Oh, salvage? No. Ah, here we go. But for the longest time, I was really big into MMOs. So I played some of the classics like WoW and what is it? EverQuest 2, and of course Star Wars Galaxies Online. Those are the older ones. Some newer ones I haven't touched yet. Mainly because I'm kind of burnt out on MMOs. Let's access this panel. Did we access this panel? I think we did. And we already went through the dead end. Oh yeah, Dungeons and Dragons Online. Play that one for years. Years and years and years. I think it's a really old game now, isn't it? There we go. Oh, okay. So that's how it works. Alright. Am I in the... Yes, okay, this is the humongous locker room. I think I got everything. So much loot that you could possibly imagine. I think my inner loot goblin is satisfied for now. Nah, it'll never be. let's move on to section 2. Sometimes I'll really get into a game and I'll explore the lore. So I think early this year, yeah, it was early this year, not last year. I got into Myst. So I played all the Myst games and then I read all the Myst books. And then I played Myst Online and read all the lore. Like every ounce of lore that I could possibly find. I read it all. Read the novels, everything. So that was fun. Now I have more Myst knowledge than I could possibly imagine. That game is so old. But they did come up with newer games. I don't know if they're going to come out with sequels. I know they're doing remakes, so the reason why I did it was because they came out with a remake of Riven, which is beautiful. Like, in VR, especially. It's just, wow. I never thought an old game like that could look amazing. They really did a good job reworking it. Oh, here we go. Um, 16 minutes. There's another game. Oh, this is where I came from? Yeah, that section.
Technology recharge.
Heater. This will give me time to collect myself. Ah, there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I've accessed this one before, yeah. Okay. Now I got me thinking about other games that I really like. Oh yeah, liminal space games are super chill and relaxed games. So like pools, liminal core, dream core. What's the other one? There's so many like liminal space games out there. Yeah, it's just chill. I usually play like anywhere from 2 to 3 hours of games per day. And then weekends, if I have time, I'll play longer. There's my captain's log. We need to salvage. Though, I have a couple contracts that I'm working on, so I'll probably... So I've reduced my hours. I used to play every day for about 2 to 3 hours, depending on how much time I had. And then I'll probably... I've decided to reduce my hours. I don't play on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I have a vacation coming up because I have to spend time with family. Ooh. Usually when winter hits, it's like, it's too cold outside, can't do anything. What do? We play games. But I've also been playing during the summer as well, which was fun. It's a good de-stressor. Do you play other games other than No Man's Sky? I presume so. There. I wasn't expecting this game to be so addictive. Yeah, like only about 5 to 6. Oh, that's cool. That's a good number. For me, I'll play a game, kind of run its course, and then probably never come back to it. Unless it's exceptional, right? Or it has like high replayability. It's a section. It's okay, it's a dead end. Salvage. Let's see. NFS Unbound, Ark Asa, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Helldivers 2. I looked at Helldivers 2 for the longest time. How is that these days? It's been like a year since it was out. And then they had that weird PlayStation like requirement debacle. We've accessed that log, good. What's this? I have a couple friends who play that game on and off. I've been invited several times, but I was like, I don't know. That's expensive. I have to be prudent with my game purchasing dollars. Section 3 is that way. I also looked at Dune, but that's another MMO. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want that kind of commitment. Oh man, I love it. Repetitive as AF, but I'm a guy and we're simple creatures. We love our explosions. Yeah, I know. So, I play a lot of tabletop role-playing games as well. And I tend to have these habits when creating characters. So like in my Traveler game, I played basically a walking nuclear explosion. Too much weaponry. It was because it's one of those things. It's like, oh, I can do this. Wow, that's pretty deadly. Let's give that a shot. And other times, I also prefer... Well, in tabletop games, I prefer... sniper type. So, ranger, long-distance death-dealing DPS characters. Rather not get involved in a melee fight. Fun stuff, though. That's all turn-based combat, nothing like the RTSs and FPSs these days. Did I I came from here. So we're in 2. This is 3. Should have paid attention to my door to section 4. That's a dead end. Section 4 must be this way. Oh, that's funny. And 3 cargo. There's my section 4. I know where I'm going. Yeah, the reason why I was interested but didn't jump on it. When I was first reading about it, I thought it was excellent because it reminded me of Starship Troopers, and I love that movie. Nothing like the book. But hey, what can you get? I heard one of those awful alien thingies. But look at the cargo ships in here. This is excellent. Look, locker.
Ground protection falling. Technology recharge.
But anyways, yeah, I really like the sort of comical, sarcastic war propaganda that they had presented in the game. I thought, oh, that looks fun. That also looks hilarious. Let's see. Maybe when if it goes on sale. I think this is a C-class frigate. I'm getting C-class modules. Oops.
Technology recharge.
Will we do it for Super Earth? Yes. Such propaganda. Ah, there's a log. The part that turned me off, though, is possibly requiring to work as a team. I kind of sometimes don't want to work with other people. I just want to play the game. Even with my friends, it's like, can I just play? I want to just chill. Section 5? Yes, we're in section 5 now. Engineering. Yeah, I think this is these. So it seems to me that system economy does not affect the types of ships that are spawning. Oh, you run solo. People really don't get mad. I run solo all the time. Okay. Well, that's good. That's an option. For some reason, to me, it just seemed like you needed to play multiplayer, right? I found that the builds, the character builds, really interesting. You can build specific types of not only equipment loadout, but skill loadouts as well. That's always nice. That's another reason why I won't play Path of Exile 2, because I know I'll be addicted to it. I like character building. Especially for meta stuff. Oh, hey, there's a data pad over here. Oh, I already accessed it. Alright, cool. I think I'm done with this room. Alright. Well, I'm glad. Maybe if it goes on sale, I'll give it a shot. I don't think I've paid full price for a video game in a very long time. Especially nowadays, because everybody has, like, their game is in early access. And to me, buying a game that's not even finished just feels weird. The part that you love the most is you can play your own style play. Oh, yes. Play style, yeah. That's always nice. Having that kind of flexibility. Let's see. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I feel you. $80 games was why I stick to games for years. Yeah, that's just. I can understand. A lot of work, a lot of effort goes into making these games, and they have a lot of people to putting them out. And $80 is perfectly normal, especially when you have games of certain caliber, right? But some games are not worth $80. And they're definitely not worth $80. Ooh. We have a technology upgrade, a freighter bulkhead, and a corvette modules. Oh, this is different. Let's try a technology upgrade. We'll do this dungeon 3 times over. Oh, B. So maybe this is a B? Okay. Interesting. That's different. Yeah. I'll be damned if I don't get my money's worth. Exactly. I have another friend who buys games like water. It's just like, are you gonna finish that game? I mean, like, you spent money on it. Why not? Alright, well... we are done. Let me double check. Yes, we are done. I feel like this ship was either a Class B or a Class C. I cannot tell 100%. There's no indication anywhere. But it did give me a module. Where's that module? Here it is. For a life support system. For my... and then it gave me... you deployed on a capital ship. So it gave me module for my freighter. Interesting. Man, I have Silksong and what a masterpiece. $20. That game. I'm not into platformers, right? I just don't have the Twitch skills anymore. And it's super difficult for me. But I've watched other people play it, and it looks beautiful, and there's a strong narrative there that I think is excellent, and they did a really good job. Like the original Nightmares, Little Nightmares games, same ilk, lovely games. But $20. Yes, you can make a good game and sell it for $20. Fantastic. I think Steam broke when Silksong came out. What do we have? Oh no, that's me selling. Eh. But yeah. And with so many games coming out on early access, I'm being picky, because I don't like it when they don't finish the game and it just sits there on early access all the time. I've seen that happen. So, and I didn't play Hollow Knight, Even though my friends encouraged me to. Mainly because, again, Twitch game. Not very good at, like, that fast-paced kind of game. It's a struggle bus for me. Mostly because I get distracted, and then secondly because I think that kind of game is good when you have a controller, and I don't have a controller. I haven't had a controller in forever. Let's see. Let's see. We'll donate. All right. Maybe you can donate more stuff? No, I'm keeping those repair kits. They're too lovely for me to give up. Well, hello, Raging Antibody. Welcome back. Thanks you could join us. Let's see, donate Captain's Lock. No, we want to keep that stuff. No, I want the frigate. Give me the frigate modules. Oh, I forgot to clean out my ship. I should do that. Wait, it's been 20 minutes. It's time to check the settlement. We always gotta go back and check the settlement before we go back to frigate stuff. Settlement! Took my time with that game. That was the game that made me fall in love to begin with. Ah, nice. So. Light, no fire. Ah. It's stormy. We'll check the... Well, now my equipment is back. All my decorations. That was a weird bug earlier. Let's resolve the dispute. Find recruit Mamoin. Settlement reserves. Find both. Dismiss everyone. Find the planetary specialists. Personal judgment. Find you both. I mean, like, when your personal arguments bleed out into the community, you should be fined. It's like, you're making trouble. It's very Japanese. Oh my god, I lived in Japan for like 3 years, and everyone's guilty if you're caught for any crime. It's a percentage-based guilt, though. I wonder if I could play like this or IDK. I've only had cinematic trailers from Hello Games, you know. Ride the dragon. Ride a dragon. And how is living out there in Japan? It was fine. It's very modern. Lived in Tokyo. And then Sapporo. Up in Hokkaido. It's beautiful. It's easy. I feel everything is safe up there. I don't feel safe in American streets anymore. I mean, everything is super convenient. Oh my god. Food's cheap. Rent's cheap. Yeah, it's a democratic social democratic government, so, you know, universal health care, government subsidized everything. Yeah, Japan's awesome. It's hard, though. If you're a foreigner, you will always be a foreigner. You will never be Japanese. Just, there's no way. And you have to live with that. If you're fine with that, then you're, it's perfect.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Clearing. Yes, you are clearing. Let me update my building. This class? Where is it? There it is. And we now have an A-class hab. What do A-class amino chambers? Okay. Maybe we can make those. Let's see. Did my ship change color? I could have sworn it was black. It must be this planet glass. Hab. Let's update this hab. This should be 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, it's 20 minutes. That's fine. That'll give us time to re-experiment with more freighter stuff. Salvage stuff. Nouns. Vocabulary. Strong. Man. Oh yes, we need to clean out our starship. It's getting a bit unwieldy. We'll do a quick run and dump and then sort it out later. And then we'll go back to frigate salvaging. Oh. It's a mess. Pardon me if I'm a mess. This is where we put stuff. This is a sort me later bin. Sell it all. No, I can't. I'm a loot goblin. Are you an industrialist or a pirate? I have the same kind of storage setup. Yeah, it's like, just shove it all into one corner. Oh no, that's wrong bin. Okay, starship. Never enough storage, right? You gotta be careful though. I've been told by people who've been playing longer than I have that sometimes too much stuff can actually cause bugs with your save. I don't know if that's correct anymore. I feel like you have OCD, you organize yours all the time. I organize mine when I want to wind down. Like, I don't want to do anything in particular, so I'll organize. Look at all this junk. Precious creative coins. I try to be careful. I'm like in the middle of certain quests too. We'll keep that. This. Definitely need this. We'll do this. I think that's good enough for now. And then we'll dump it into extra. See? Donuts. I don't know where I got that donut from. Probably one of the quests. It's my first donut ever in this game. Not sure what to do with it. I'm sure there's someone will tell me somewhere. So we got C-class of those. Oh, okay. Fallout 3, I put so much stuff in my chest that I tried to open it. Game lags takes 3 to 5 minutes to load out everything. That's crazy. Oh, where is my tech upgrades? How many do we have now? We have 3! Oh my god. 3! Such joy. Oh my. Need the repair module. I think this is good. Double check. Yes. Alright. Alright. Enough. Time to get back to the frigate salvaging stuff. So, what have we learned? We learned that system economy does not affect the kind of freighter that spawns. So, what about... Let's try this one. Conflict levels. That's almost a class 2 conflict level. So we'll see if conflict level influences the kind of freighter that I get to salvage. I mean, like, I could go back to that affluent system and see what other things I could get from the end reward. But I'm more interested in... Because I really enjoyed opening all those lockers. I know it sounds simple, but it's just something about, you know... Ooh. Look at all that loot. It's the potential of loot. I haven't played Fallout 3 in forever. Knowing... Oh, okay. Sure. Look at that. Let me see. Just old scrap. Let's see what they sell. I'm curious. Hold on. So they mostly sell repair kits and decals and suspicious mining modules. Okay, and packets. Lots of packets. Let's get out there. We're in a new system. This is level 2. We tried a system... This time it's a conflict level. As opposed to economy level that we're looking at. Not go towards the rocks. Oops. There you go. There you go. Fine. Oh. Looks pretty standard. Wonder if they're all the same on how they look. Went back to an old DC just to see. Ah. It's a strange experience playing Fallout 3. Alright. Oh, Apim, well, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a nice day. Thanks for stopping by and giving a follow. I hope the rest of your day and the rest of your week go well. Have a good day. As I was saying, it's an interesting thing having played Fallout 3 first, before visiting Washington, D.C. They did a really good job, like, creating a digital version of... a digital post-apocalyptic version of DC. And then same thing with Boston area. And... I recognized... Yeah. There's a mod to up the graphics. Looks somewhat less green and more crisp. Yeah, I love the location in it. That's why I like more than others. Yes! It was fun going... So I took the subway and when I was in Washington, D.C. and all I can think of is like, oh, I better be careful of like the mutants and the rad rats that roam in the subway system. Oh, look, it's Cherry Street. This is where that big giant monster lives. Run into Uncle Leo, exactly. Seal the door. Open up the door. Oh yeah, season 2. I loved season 1. That was so good. I was so surprised at how well they kept everything.
Technology recharging.
The death claws, exactly. It was so funny because it's like December 17th. Oh yeah, yeah. That'll be fun. I just remember playing Fallout, the tactical version, version 1, when that first came out. My gosh, that was such a long time ago. I never in a million years would I think that the game that I played for, like, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago as a kid would become mainstream. It's like, I'm kind of flabbergasted by that thought. And here I have, like, friends and family members who think games are for kids and don't think twice about it, and now they're playing Fallout because of the TV show. Ella Prunell is a sweetheart, but Walton Googlands is amazing. Yes, I agree. But I love them all. They're such good chemistry together. Good actors.
Received.
Very good talent. I think they did a good job with casting. Excellent job with special effects as well. I love the costumes, set development, everything. That was unusual. Oh no. Am I gonna die? I die from my own weaponry more than anything else in this game. Like, don't throw plasma launchers through a door. I have learned my lesson. Good, I got all of them. Where is it? So far, it looks like I'm getting pretty averagey stuff in terms of loots. Let's take a look at this. We still haven't gotten like a security pass yet. Or I did and I haven't been paying attention. Like they've added some updates visually last time. Yeah. I've only played in the last 3 weeks, so I'm not sure. Ah, there's my security credentials. Let's go over here. But this feels like a full version of the game, and they did a good job, and that's what I was waiting for before making my purchase. Looks like a dead end. Storm crystals and tainted metal. I gotten no hide nor hair of Frigate salvage modules yet. That's disappointing. Got that one. I got it right when you came out, when there was no building. Nothing in-game yet. I come back to every so often when a bunch of updates came out and I find out that half my storage is useless and sell it off. Oh, that's pain points. Growing pains right there with new games, especially in early access. Start grinding new stuff, bounty hunting, stealing freighters. I got 5-star Notorious when they added pirates to the game. Oh my gosh. Media, if you get the reference, yeah. That's so cool. Oh no, not those pods. Let's see, can I go over and... Oh. Oh, this is convenient. Little hidey hole. Okay, no, I'm scared of thresholds now. There we go. Sticks and 0. Excellent. Do I have a heater over here? No, I don't. That's fine. Yeah, oh, there's 3 of them.
Technology recharge.
Eight. 3. Take it, 3. There we go. 1? How did that... Why is there always just one that escapes? Swarm bugs. Yeah, I've discovered the plasma launcher is both a saving grace and a deadly thing at the same time. Especially, but it's good if you are in this large rooms. There you are. Now there's only 0. Alright. Here we go. I also learned that don't shoot plasma launchers through a doorway because they'll bounce back at you sometimes if you're not aiming the correct way. See? I'm gonna die. I'm such a goofball. The minute I said it, I knew it was gonna happen. Such a goofball. It's just comedic timing right there. Oh, I didn't make it far enough into the dungeon. That's even more embarrassing. 1. So, lessons, children.
Technology recharge.
Where's the other 2? There she is. Lately it's been in the mornings. I try to keep a consistent schedule based on season. So, like, for the summer, it was from like 10 to 2 is when I had the most time. But in the winter, my schedule has changed, so I pushed it to the morning. So fall and winter, I have the best times I have right now are the mornings. So, but I'll try to keep it consistent as much as possible. But I tend to stream more in the on the weekends, obviously, because that's when I have the most time. I'm not working. So, I'm lucky that I'm a contractor. Work from home. I freelance. So, I get to keep my own schedules. And I have discovered that if I play games in the mornings, I am less likely to lose sleep. So I'll front load the gaming, keep it down to about 2 hours on the weekdays. Unless I can't sleep, then I wake up and I just go ahead and play a game. So, which was what happened today. I couldn't sleep, so I woke up and played a game. And, so today I woke up at like 6 a.m. I just like, one of those things, I just snapped up. Yeah. I'm a video editor, but also the logistics for Best Buy. Sleep is tough, especially around the busy season. Yes, I would agree. Retail is tough, especially the holiday seasons. No envy there. But there we go. Ah, there's our module, what we're supposed to start up. Yeah, so, I woke up at around 6, couldn't get back to sleep, decided to just go ahead and stream. Usually I would stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because it's winter and I've got stuff that I need to work on. I don't stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But weekends, I'll stream starting at 10 and then go as however long I feel like going. So lately it's been a little bit longer than 4 hours because of No Man's Sky. Yeah, this game's addictive. And I'm having fun. But let's just say when you wake up early like that, it's better than lying in bed thinking of all the other things that you have to do. There we go. Lovely. Get this. Name on all platforms is here. If you ever want to play together, let me know. Okay, will do. Sounds fun. Shoot me an FR. I'll add your Twitch link in my bot on Discord to help you promote you. Oh, thank you very much for the offer. Hopefully I'll find time to get around to it. That's the hard part. We'll see if I can... I have a double contract this season, so time's pretty strapped. So I try to maximize my game time as much as possible. And streaming, at first, was a way to curb how much I play. Right? I found that if I kept strict hours for streaming, I was able to kind of just find a good balance, right? Instead of overplaying or underplaying or not playing enough that I get stressed out or whatever. But now I play just the right amount. I think that's very interesting that streaming has helped me kind of find balance in my life work balance. So I like it a lot. But thank you. I'll stop by and say hello. Now, is this too close? It might be. But for the most part, I stream for fun. I don't have very much intention. I don't have any intention currently to have a brand for streaming or anything like that. It's just entertainment purposes, 100%. I just enjoy it when people stop by. Unlike many other players, I don't mind spoilers. I can understand why spoilers is an important thing and you want to discover the game on your own, and I respect that. But for the most part, I don't mind when people give me hints about a particular game. And so actually I find it quite quite a relief. Sometimes I get kind of frustrated on a game and I don't know what I do. I would have to stop the game, look it up, and then figure it out, right? Of course, I had a schedule for a while, but recent events have caused me to sink more time into gaming and streaming. Oh, enjoy it while you can. Depends entirely how the game, into working like Ghosts of Yotai. Oh, I've heard about that one. 6 to 8 hour streams. Oh yeah. Well, in No Man's Sky, you should be giving me hints. Last time I played was in 2024. Yeah. And I like Repo or Phas or so. 2 hours to be undone. Ah, that's a good one. I'm the same way. I love Phasmo. It's a fantastic game. Replayability is nice, and after about 2 hours, maybe 3 max, I am completely satisfied. And that's the kind of game I'm looking for when it comes to a work-life balance. So, I think, I've been playing Phasmophobia offline a little bit and more No Man's Sky online. Couple things here. We'll start with this one. Yeah. Okay, good. There's like nothing over here. That was dangerous. No, 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 no. Gotta have a little bit of excitement. Maybe that was a little bit too much. Yeah. Fragment recovered. But I used to play was it Lethal Company offline with a couple friends and solo. I mean, I don't stream them because I'm not that good, right? Same thing with Repo, not that good. It'd be like a painful struggle bus for people to witness. But Phasmophobia, I feel like I'm good at, and I've dedicated enough memory space to understanding how the ghosts work and what they do to talk about them. And I also have like enough lore knowledge about Japanese ghosts to talk about it. So that's always fun. There we go. That was fun. Yeah, I'm not the greatest either. I also like Headliners, Content Warning, and Dream Death Watchers. Yeah, that's a skill game. Those skill games are pretty tough for me. I feel like I'm just a klutz when it comes to those games. Oh my god. I guess that's good content, but not kind of frustrating for my friends. I just goof off and die a lot. Yeah, I know. I don't even have to goof off, I just die. But yeah, I like the clown is your nemesis in Repo. Oh yeah. Such a worthy adversary. So we have the salvage stuff. Let's double check. Loot boxes. Did I loot you already? Double check. Loot is always good. I think I got everything. Yes. This is where we came from. Alright. Section. Oh, here we go. We have a heater and another thing. Do we have a data pad? No data pad. Okay. We need to find engineering now. Section 3. This is where we came from, right? Yes. So we need to find section... This is section 4. We need to find section 5. That was a dead end over there, so this must be section 5. Go downstairs. It's the only way I can think of going, but we'll see. Yes, okay, there we go. Section 5. Oh, look. Eight remaining. I wish I could nuke it from orbit. Woo, careful. Find my own death to be hilarious. Hand up. It's not too bad. Alright, we should go one more. There we go. That's a dead end. Find the ladder system. Head down. There we go. Well, this is an interesting map for sure. Three. There we go. 2, 1. There we go. Heaters. There we go. I see you. There we go. Dirt. Dirt. I want frigate modules. So far, this is feeling like a Class B frigate with the amount of materials that I'm getting and the type of materials that I'm getting from it. So I'm beginning to think that the type of frigates that spawn in a particular solar system is pretty specific. So, like, it will always spawn this class no matter how many times you summon one to it. So it's always good to go to different systems, and once you find a good S-class, stay there. I wonder if anybody has recorded where an S-class frigate spawns. Probably. If it's this consistent, because I'm getting C-class modules, dirt, as rewards, nanites, tainted metals. Let's see. Did we access this one? Yeah, okay. Have you ever done the multiplier stuff like raids or whatever they are at the anomaly? I did once with Sig. I think second day we played. It was okay. It's a bit bugged. Let's just say that. I ran them solo mostly. They do give good loot, and it's not difficult to try them by yourself. I mean, like, I found it easier to join in a group first before activating the Nexus quest. The interface is a little bit weird. So instead of having, when you're ready, when everybody's ready, they have to access the Nexus interface and then accept the the quest, I guess, the mission. And then once you're all ready, you can go out and play. And we tried using the Corvette system to be all in one, but the Corvettes seem to be bugged in trying to head out as a group to the destination that the quest, the Nexus quest, required you to. It was just better to summon your own ship and then fly out there and meet on the planet. So I would say that's it. It works, but it's a bit bugged. And to me, certain kinds of quests were, I don't know, I think it were easier just to play them simultaneously, not in the same area, in my opinion. So it's like, okay, this time we have fabricate items and extract nanites, whereas the other one, we had 3 different options to fabricate technology, fabricate frigate or Corvette stuff. Interesting. Let's see what items it fabricates for us. Let's see what class they are. Oh, okay. So, yes. Okay, so it does have the same thing no matter what. Let's try a freighter bulkhead. Okay. So we got items. Ah, okay. Cool. Not bad. Did we finish it? Also daunting for me to join because I'm not the greatest at the game. Yeah, exactly. I don't like pickup groups either. I mostly play solo, and then I'll play with friends occasionally. Very rarely. Let's see. I think my favorite kind of gameplay is we just sit in channel, play the same game separately, and then talk about it. Let's see. Yes, we're done. Okay, we have learned a lesson. We can get nanites, that's are fun. Those are fine. We seem to be getting pretty much, on average, 1 frigate module per cargo ship salvage, or freighter ship salvage. This is excellent. I like building stuff with people like Enshrouded in Minecraft. Oh, yeah. That's fun. In Satisfactory, my favorite thing to do is, if I'm playing in a group, I'll specialize. I'll build X if you build this, and then I will transport my stuff into this particular area, kind of deal. I think the reason why I don't play as much in group anymore is because I got burnt out on MMOs. So like WoW and Dungeons and Dragons Online and EverQuest, things like that. I did raids pretty heavily, and I led raids pretty heavily, and I'm tired. Let's just say I want easier games. So managing 20 people is brutal, and it's like, that's the kind of gameplay I've had, and then I think I'm good on that for the rest of my life, not to do that anymore. I'll do small groups, maybe like pair up with someone, or maybe 3 up, no more than 4. And it has to be short, like no more than 1 or 2 hours, because again, I want a balance between life and play. Yeah, the same. I'm a big builder, meaning I build stuff. I like castles and whatnot, huge structures. So I let others fill in and decorate technical stuff. But I felt like when I feel like playing with friends, but I don't get sweaty because when people start yelling at me solo when I play Dark Souls and whatnot. Yeah, so like I don't think I can play other people with Dark Souls because that just seems like a stress fest, right? Sadness when you lose. Okay, so you give kind of similar stuff as an Explorer's Guild. How about, let me take a look at what happens when I give these. All right, not bad. What happens if I donate some of this stuff? There you go. All right. Look at my rank. I'll claim this.
Product received.
So it's nice.
Product received.
All right. So, what did we learn? Both economy level and combat level, or I guess conflict level, sorry. Conflict level and economy level do not affect the class of frigate that is spawned for salvage. Alright. Good morning. I'm still playing. Yes, I am still playing. I couldn't sleep this morning. I woke up like snapped awake at 6 a.m. And I was like, alright, I'll just wake up and play, and then I'll play this because it's comforting. It's like a warm blanket with a cup of tea. It is nice. Alright. What do we have? What did we learn? Hey, Dirk. So how are you doing, Dirk? I woke up early. Apparently picked up Where the Winds Meet. Well, I had to sleep after 6. Nice. I'm glad you got some rest. Apparently picked up Where the Winds Meet. Free on Steam. PSN. I'm enjoying it. Love the Asian mythology. I'll have to look that up. That's very interesting. It's Souls Light. Combat to it while you were... Get to explore amazing Chinese landscape. Haven't been started building it, but make your own castle and whatnot. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I don't... Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, sorry. I think my settlement has done baking on one of its upgrades. Let's go do that. I am finding the frigate settlement frigate pattern quite well. So I'll go to my settlement, make an upgrade. It'll bake for anywhere from 20 to an hour to 2 hours, and then I go frigate hunting. But I do need to stop in about 30 minutes. Because that's my time limit. I'm supposed to play only 8 to 10 on weekdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I don't overplay. Let's see. Okay. Here's my upgrade building.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I had a settlement next to my descent. I was like, I built mine on a descended planet. Ooh. Danger. Once I built the Minotaur exosuit thing, getting rid of Sentinels was super easy. Where is it? Where did I put it? Just could have sworn I had an upgrade here somewhere. Is it this one? No. Ugh, storm. I don't want to waste batteries. I need to save my batteries for the frigate salvage. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Yeah, that thing was a beast. Took me a while to figure it out and how you can make it fight and whatnot. Yeah. It's got a learning curve, but once you got it in, oh man. Those sentinels won't know what hit them. Anyways, I'll be right back. Use the restroom. Get a glass of water, too. Alright, I'm back. Is the storm still raging? I have water, I washed my hands. I'm hydrated. Oh. Got a bunch of these starship upgrades? Ship upgrades. Starship shield pulse engines.
Storm clearing.
Okay. Where did I put it? Too many buildings. Another construction site requires looking at. Question is where did I put it? But yeah, the Minotaur. That's good stuff there. Oh, there it is. I think it's Minotaur. I don't know. That hab is happy. How about this one? It's a luxury dwelling. We need glass for that one. Let's focus on the small habs. And amino chamber. Okay, we did that one. What about this one? Did we do this? That one still needs an amino chamber. Does this one... This is the one that I just upgraded. Does this need an amino chamber as well? Yes, it does. Alright, that's fine. We don't have that just yet. What about this? What do you have? Oh, everybody needs amino chambers. Okay, I guess I know what I'm building next. This is an S-class building. What about this one? Ah, this is right. The warehouses need crystallized helium, which is a little bit beyond me right now. This is already S-class. Alright. What about this one? Star silk. Right. I don't... Do I even... I don't know where the star silk comes from. I'm kind of flabbergasted. It's like, where? I've never seen star silk. I spent most of my time on No Man's Sky fixing up or sealing ships and selling them off and freighter runs to increase the storage and all that. So much grinding. I got a freighter that kind of looks like a Star Destroyer. Nice. Named it Dreadnought. And then, of course, my little battleship, the Arcadia, and the cargo and the hauler. I think you could buy a starship on the Galactic Market. Okay. I think that might be a tier 3 item, so we're not gonna get it here. Anyways. Can I craft an amino chamber? Yes. Oh, I can do that. Let's do that. I don't usually... There we go. Okay, well, let's start upgrading. Let's start with the warehouse. I think it's this one. That'll increase our productivity. Oh no, that's wrong warehouse. There's another one over here. Yes. Or is this just a luxury hab? It's a luxury hab. Yeah. So this Lux hab will be ready in 20 minutes. Alright. That's a perfect amount of time. I'm at 15 minutes. No, I want to play some more. So if... Okay, let's do a quick survey. If Star Silk is a tier 3, so we're looking for affluent, booming. Might have it at booming. Let's do that. Booming, I think, is a tier 3 trait. I think. I'm only making an assumption there. But, what was it? Yes. Buy 10? Buy it all? Let's buy it all. Sure. That was easy. Oh, hey, while we're here, why don't we grab one of these? Hello, great market operator. We'll grab this. We'll have it ready for next time. Man. I should say, let's see. I'm on vacation from this coming Wednesday, and I'll return on Saturday will be the next time I play. So, yeah, because holidays, Thanksgiving weekend, just rolling the creds. I lucked out. Someone had like dumped a bunch of stuff on me while I was at the anomaly, and then they did the same thing to to Sig, and Sig said, "I don't know, we want to share." I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." We shared. So it's just like, it's just something I would have never expected in a million years, that someone would like dump millions and millions of creds onto me while I was just wandering around. Oxygen. I love batteries. I use them all the time. I love work cores. I have more oxygen than I really need to do with, so I will not deal with that. So, since I only have like 10 more minutes, I'm just gonna be sad. I'm going to mess with my inventory. Well, then we can chat about when I'm gonna play next time. So the next time I'm gonna play is tomorrow. I'm off. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I travel. I'll get home on Friday. So Saturday is the next time I'm gonna play. And which is sad because I like this game. And then when my family asks me, "What are you thinking about, Anne?" I'm thinking about No Man's Sky and how I can't play it right now. Don't you wish it could happen in real life that some billionaire says, "Have a couple 100,000 extra stacks of cash"? That would be nice. I would love that. Oh, it's full. No. Okay. We'll keep that there for now. We'll pick these up. These belong in my tech stuff. Yeah. Sig got... What did he get? He got Corvette parts from some guy who just finished what do they call it? Finished there was like some sort of Corvette parts as a reward for one of the expeditions, and it was like it's like he had enough Corvette parts from this one person just dumping all this material into his inventory, and he built like this gloriously beautiful Corvette, and I'm kind of jealous of it, but you know, it's like someone giving you a Lambo while you're just standing there. It's like, "Here, want a Lamborghini? I know you'll love your ride." He was probably grinding for a specific piece and cleaned out what is oversized. That's probably true. But I just thought it was like, what the hey? One more and we can upgrade our warp drive. Yay! We need 5. And that's what I'm grinding for. So much material. We'll keep this here for now. We need to sort through this. Oh my gosh. We're such a mess. If you can't tell, I'm the type of person to like, yeah, I'll deal with it later. I'll put it somewhere in the corner in the room. It's awful. Such bad habits I've developed over my age. Over time. Oh, starship. Okay, we should probably put this in the starship. We'll keep that. This is nice. We'll keep it down here because I want to make sure I can find it. What else? Oh, what is this? Larva cores. I should probably put the larva cores away. Larvae. Larval. But I am completely thankful for the expeditions, because without them, I probably would never have experienced, like going to gas giants and underwater adventures without them, because I was just way too slow, apparently. These are things that are later down the line for me in my main game. Same thing with the frigate stuff. I wouldn't have learned all I do know about frigates, freighters, and how to do missions with that, and how it all works without that particular expedition stuff. So I think it was cool. I think the expeditions are great. I like them a lot. I'm able to experience a mechanic that I normally would take me ages to get to without them. So I think it'll take me a while to like develop a frigate or a corvette for myself, because I don't have very many parts right now. So I'm slowly getting them over time. Let's see. We got 10 more minutes. Let's start a couple of things. What does this do? Oh, it's just a high value trade thing. Oh, I got plenty of this. Let's process that. Look at you. Wow. So now I'm pretty excited, I think, about when the next expedition comes out. I know you get like, what, 2 weeks? Something like that? Got one more block syndrome. Yeah. Just one more block. Not the problem. When I played Minecraft, I was super into builds, right? And seeing how much stuff I could create within an hour, within you know, production per minute or per hour was like my primary goal. So I need to sell these. So we'll take these out and shove them into our... I don't need any of these. What we'll do is we'll take a look at which ones are for the frigate. I'm gonna keep that one. And which ones are for the ship. That should be good. This does not belong in there. This will go later. I was just trying to dump stuff. I should do a better job organizing. I'm such a bad... I was a messy. Enshrouded? No, I have not. What do you think of it? I have been hearing a lot of good things about it. The building there is amazing. Ah, so it has good building mechanics. That's hard to master. Alright, let me take a look at this. This is a starship. This. Which one's this one? Fuel efficiency. This is a freighter. We'll take a look at that one. This one is myself. Exosuit. I have Builder's server on there. You're more than welcome to join. We aren't sweaty about anything. Oh, good. Oh, ship. I've tried to join Minecraft public servers or private servers before, and there's just honestly it's too much rules. I just can't be bothered with. It's like, I'm tired. You have fun. That's a ship. Starship. Raider. Hyperdrive module. I think this is a Starship module. Because I don't hold on. Does Freighter have hyperdrive? Yeah, they do. Let's see if it works. Hold on. All right. We'll see where it loads up. No. Sorry. Oh, I should probably keep the S-Class in there. Where does this work out? Warp core. Particle broadcaster. Fuel efficiency. Why does it do that? I'm not sure. Ah, okay, it belongs next to that. Okay, good. We don't let kids on the server because it's just like to TNT everything. Yeah. Agents of Chaos. But it's fun to build. Just build. What does it do? It is a graphic unit. Geographic unit. Expedition scientific abilities +8. Does it belong here? It looks like it belongs here. Alright. We have one more thing that I wasn't sure about. This. Is this a ship thing? Or is it a frigate thing? It's a ship thing. Can I put it on a frigate? No, it's a ship thing. Alright. Put it there for now. There. What a waste. Okay. Alright. Wow, I'm out of time. Man. I got 7 viewers. Maybe I should raid someone. Hold on. Let me take a look. Oh, oops. We have an area, though specifically for TNT. I call it the crater because, well, it's a giant crater down to bedrock. We feel like blowing each other up. That's where we go. It's nice to have an explosive area just for that purpose. All right, let's see. Who can I raid? Usually when I hit critical mass like this, I tend to raid. I don't do it very often because I suck at raiding. I don't... Stream manager. Well, thank you for joining me. It was nice to have light conversation while I learn how freight salvaging works. It was fun. I wish I had a little bit more time, but I gotta get to work. Let's see. Where is that raid thing? Oh, there it is. Raid a channel. But I want to thank people for joining me today. I've had super amounts of fun, even though I couldn't sleep this morning. I just woke up with such a snap. And now... I'm not having... see anybody right now. That's sad. Well, looks like I can't raid today, but I'll just have to end one. The next time I'm going to be on, because it's Thanksgiving week, is going to be Saturday. Maybe I might, if I have a Queen 420 TTV. Maybe. Hold on. Give that a shot. I'm also having trouble with my dashboard. I'm not sure why it's not letting me find people to raid. It's super slow right now. Yeah. It's coming up blank. There's some sort of bug. Ah, bummer. Okay, well, maybe next time. But the next time I probably will... I'll try to play Wednesday, but yeah, I can't. We're leaving pretty early in the day, so the next time I'm going to play is Saturday. So I hope you all have a Thanksgiving, a happy Thanksgiving. I hope if you all have that, if that's what you celebrate. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for the light conversation. I had fun. And it was really nice just chatting away, doing Frigate Salvage, stuff, and learning about the game and what it was like before. I like history about a game. When you have something as old as No Man's Sky and its multitude of iterations, it's always fun to see how it came to be. From where it was and and compare it to what it is now. It's a very interesting story. It has its own meta narrative. Anyways, but happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone has a happy holidays, and thank you for joining me again today. I will be on Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be, I think, 1300 Eastern Standard Time and 1900 Central European Time. I hope you can join me then. We will probably be playing more No Man's Sky because I am thoroughly addicted to this game. At some point, I might be playing Phasmophobia again because I like the diner map that just came out. It's beautiful, wonderful. I love the custom assets that Kinetic has created for that game, so high props. So if you have a chance between now and then, you should play it. It's fun. Anyways, thanks again. I'll see you all later. Au revoir, adios, sayonara. Dos vidania. Ciao. I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Thanks again. Have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.